This one's gonna be about Erika Badu versus Jill Scott in the latest verses and where I stand on it. Um, well, I didn't come down with Babyface and Teddy Riley, and Babyface won that one easily because of being a better songwriter. My thing is this with these, and I do look for it, but that was a heavyweight. That was a pretty good one because they were two big names and they had impact. But then when you weigh stuff, the problem when you do these sort of things, you look at different artists and you say, well, how do they compare? Because you got Jill from Philly and you got Erica from Dallas. It's almost like the NFC East, like football. You start thinking about football talk. It doesn't like that, um, but it's really not that compelling to me for a couple reasons. Neither one of them really got the full zenith out their career. See, unlike with Teddy Riley and Babyface, I could at least say, yeah, the 80s and 90s, and they had big hits, big artists, etc. Even though I could see that Babyface was clear cut for me, they still had a better argument with their balancing. These two, an ironic thing, Jill Scott first got on with You Got Me, which Erica sung the hook for on the Root song, which is one of their few known songs, probably their biggest song known, but one of the few known because as long as they've been around, that's like one of the ones that's tied back to that's been almost 25 years ago. So, as big as they are, it's like what you see on TV and everything, that's kind of like what they're known for. So anyway, but anyway, Jill wrote that, but she was the unknown at the time, so Badu had more cachet, so they put her out there on the hook and the whole thing. But anyway, um, to me, this is how I equate it. Jill Scott had the better voice to me. Um, Both very nice looking souls. It's very multi-talented in different capacities that they could do. But I think that Jill had the voice, but I think Badu got the songs. That's how I would break it down. Simple as that. I think Badu's songs carry more weight. I think Jill had a chance to be like a modern day, could have been like on Anita Baker, maybe Roberta Flack type of thing, had she went for more structural things and concepts. Could have been interesting. Badu was kind of like, even though she just came out a few years, well, came out a little bit after Lauryn Hill, but kind of like on that tip. Could have been like a Lauryn meets a Mary J type of thing. It didn't quite go as full as it should have. But if I had to pick, I think Jill Scott's had the better career because her movie game and doing other things. Badu has done it too, but I think if I'm going strictly on the music, I got to give it to Badu. You know, you know. But I like them both for a window. But I basically have said before, and I'm not going to even hold back. Both of them been on a milk carton as far as their career since 2005, 2006, because it's not like they exactly been burning up the charts or burning up with lasting songs. There's a window when they had like a brief, nice window. But I look at their careers as kind of like, it's kind of like it didn't quite go to the finish line. It stopped a little bit past the halfway point. It just kind of like, so that's kind of how I look at it. But feel free to tell me what you think. I think that Jill Scott had a promising start. It definitely like the first 2, 3 records because I remember bumping Gold and I like that. And I thought she had something going, but I don't know. It just kind of got lost. And then Badu, to me, she came out strong first 2, 3 records, obviously. And then, I don't know. It didn't keep the cycle going. So to me, this is kind of like a letdown battle. The verses that I want to see are real heavy, real battles. And to me, the Teddy Babyface was really good battle, but it wasn't great. I know when I see a great verses, and when you have a great verses, I'm talking about where your songs go toe to toe and y'all battling it out. And I'll know it when I see it, cause I could tell you I'm more into more old school battles. To be honest with you, there's not much that I see modern that there's real battles that I could say, yeah, this is going to, because most of the battles that you're putting up against are people that are only going to give you like, 5 or 10 something. I mean, when you have a real battle, and I'm talking about the classics. I'm talking about when you're hitting it hard. So anyway, that's my thoughts and takes about Badu versus Jill Scott. Hit the like and subscribe and the bell rings in the video. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for one another. And I like the battles, but I want them where there's a real battle. I'm out.